During this video, I'd like to go over locating downloaded files and converting them to black and white or monochromatic. The first thing I want to do is go up to Adobe Bridge. Once again, we reviewed this in one of the previous movies. Click on that, go to Camera Raw Preferences. Within Camera Raw Preferences, go to File Handling and click on this particular box here. It may be located up here. I'd like you guys to set it to automatically open all supported JPEGs. If you guys continuing to work on images in Bridge and Adobe Camera Raw, I'd recommend that you set it to automatically open all supported TIFFs as well once you've made that selection. Okay. I'm just going to go with the first image here. One thing that I want to note is that you guys can sort these files by file names, type, date created, and so on and so forth. So if you're having trouble finding your files, I've got them sorted by file name. I'm just going to start with Collins here at the top left. Whoops, I don't know how it selected that and changed that, but I'd like to note that once you select on that, it does give you the metadata, so I can see like how the image was shot, shutter speed, things such as that, focal length, and ISO. So I'm going to go ahead and go with that. And once again, to open your images into Adobe Camera Raw, you are going to go up to the aperture up here. You can also go to File and then Open and Open With, but I do prefer the quick key of Command and the letter R. So if I do that, I'm going to go ahead and launch that. And what you're seeing here is that there's some different information. This may look a little bit different. Let me just enlarge this so you guys don't see all the different stuff in the background here. I'm going to go to the F key to make this full screen. So it populates the entire screen here. What's going on here and what this little warning is here is located up here in your histogram. That's just telling me that that area is very bright. So I want to continue on and go to the transfer of making it into the black and white image and monochromatic. Where I want to go to that and find that, it's just going to be located up here under black and white. I'm going to go ahead and click that. You're going to notice that the histogram up on top doesn't have any colors any longer, and it just goes to just a monochromatic scale, so it's just kind of a tone of gray, and you've got black and white selected. You're also going to notice that color temperature disappears. The temperature is there, but it does no longer affect color. So that's how you're going to do that. And then just last, if you've made these corrections, I'm going to go ahead and do another movie on contrast and altering your image for optimal kind of aesthetic value. At this point, if I just wanted to exit this and save the image, I'll just go ahead and go to Done. That's going to exit me out of Adobe Camera Raw. Close that down. And then what you're going to note is that the image is now monochromatic. I just want to take this one step further and just show you guys one particular other thing. Go up to that aperture feature, launch that back into Camera Raw. And it's the cropping tool. So once again, you can hover over this particular tool. I just want to demonstrate that you have different options available. These are just presets, so if you want it 1:1, that's going to be a square image. This particular image is closest to 9 by 16, so we're just going to go to that. I just want to show you how this particular feature works. You're going to click, drag, and then draw where you want that crop to be. So I can come back on this side, and all four corners have little handlebars. It allows me to pull that down to the far edges. And now you can see that I have the whole image in this particular case. So once again, that's another edit. And I just want to stress that once you hit return, it does provide that. But you can always go back and re-click on the crop function to allow you to go back into this feature if you wanted to change it, let's say, to a different crop. Let's say we prefer 2:3. So to go ahead and set that preference, and you can change it and alter it in different ways. And now that I've cropped this, I just want to go through the process of closing this down. So if you'd like to get rid of this crop, once again, you can just select on it. And then you can hit the delete feature. It'll take that crop off. Once again, you can go back and recrop it if you so desire. I don't recommend that you do much cropping at this particular point. I really stress that you guys shoot what you see within your viewfinders on the back of the screen. So don't really worry about this unless there's something that really bothers you and you want to just give this a shot. At this point, I'll just go ahead and hit done, and it'll save all those changes. Well, let's put one on there. I just want to show you what that icon looks like if you do make a crop. And I'll just go ahead and hit done. And I just want to show you that up here, you're going to notice these are the two editing features on this particular image. This is a non-destructive editing program, so what it does is it just does this over your original image. It doesn't ever affect the underlying pixels, so you're going to notice the crop feature, which can always be taken off, and the edits that you've performed can always be undone.